How's it going, everyone? Welcome to a Tony Down Under ASMR stream. It's going to be very unique today because I got paid $100 to do this, and I'm not drunk enough. It's 11 a.m., so there's no drinking involved today. A bit sad, but I probably should have got some alcohol in me. Anyway, welcome. It's going to be very unique. Also, to answer your question, Stupenzo, I do have it, so thank you very much. Oh, Raging, you know you love it. After all, you did send me a song that was pretty gay of you, so I'm glad you really enjoy it. So Enzo, I did get that book, so I might read it, but it depends on how things go. So thank you very much for your contribution. It's, well, unique to say the least. You'll pay me $2 to stop? What a shame. Ah, well. And Raza, how you going? I hope everyone's having a lovely day on both YouTube, Twitch, Rumble, and everywhere else. I am breathing. I am breathing, Shrubby. You're welcome. Now, I do have a couple of things to read today, but there are a couple of things that you guys have provided for me, purely yourself, which I'm very, very proud of you. You're all very good. The breathless voice is gay. Oh, Shrubby, I didn't know you swang that way, but thank you very much. Anyway, don't worry, Stupenzo. I do have that book out, so I might read it. Tony sounds like Bob Ross. Oh, well, thank you very much. I really appreciate that, Hunty. And welcome, girlie. Ah, jeez. This is already off to a great start, but I feel like we need to get some music out. So let me just set that up and we can start reading, shall we? Oh, Shrubby, if you want to blame anyone, blame Karnak. He's a little shit who paid $100 for this, so you're welcome. Tony, I give it a 6 out of 10. Oh, Ghost, that really breaks my heart. That really breaks my heart. Anyway, to get the ball rolling, Hunty was the one who provided us with a very, very interesting script to read, so I'm gonna read this one just for you, Hunty. The script is titled, It's Almost Time to Duel. What's going to be strong this time? Oh, hi. Welcome back. Yeah, I was let out early. Advantages of working with your friends, you know. It's nice when your boss knows what you're waiting for. Oh, there's going to be a tournament in a few weeks. The others and I had to go and compete, so we're building decks in our free time. I finished work early, and the boss knows that I've got the best shot out of all of us. So they let me go home to figure something out. And that's how I got here. Now, I just have to actually make the deck. Or at least the first version of it. I'll still need to test it. How does the game play? Well, it's a card game, so players bring their own deck of 40 to 60 cards. Let me get my mat. This will help me explain it. Okay, here we go. There are 3 types of cards: spells, creatures, and monuments. Spells, when you play them, go into the discard pile. Creatures go on this row above. They have their HP and attack values and heal at the end of every player's turn. Yes, it's like magic. Let me continue. Lastly, there's monuments. These are your mana generation tools. There are 3 stakes a monument can be in your control, neutral, or in enemy control. When neutral monuments give neutral mana to all players equally per round, the amount is decided by dice roll. Every monument will have a die of a certain size and an HP value. I'm sorry guys, but yeah, this is Hunty's story, so it's her turn. After this, we'll get to some of the comments that you mentioned, and then maybe the story that Enzo provided. Who knows? Who knows? Now, obviously, having a random mana every round sucks. Here's where capturing comes in. When you play a monument from your deck, or capture a neutral monument by dealing enough damage to zero out its HP, it becomes captured. Instead of rolling dice, you just get the max value from that monument. Like it's open. The fire mana desert. If it's neutral, you roll a d12, but if you control it, you just get 12 fire mana. Now, this is where the fun part is. Monuments don't heal like creatures do. When you zero out a monument under player control, it becomes neutral. But how do you deal damage? Well, notice these slots on the play mat. If a monument is here, but there's nothing in front of it, you can target that column and attack the monument. Yes, positioning matters here. A player can also pass their turn to destroy a monument under their control. Since you have a limited amount of slots, sometimes this happens when you have a better one in your hand. Anyway, that's pretty much all you need to know. Games for this tourney are a 4-player free-for-all with all the top 2 of each game moving to the next stage. Now, I gotta figure out a deck when building a deck. I like starting with my win condition. I'm torn between playing a fast aggro deck or playing the info game. Oh, that card's caught your eye? Abby, that's, I haven't actually built a deck with her as the core before. Let me see what she does again. Construct 5 while this creature is on the battlefield. All cards that would enter your graveyard shuffle into your deck instead. Oh, I can be evil. I can build a thief deck. This is going to be fun. So we need some air and earth mana. Then we need 3 main combos. First, obviously, we need draw. These cards should be enough. Next, we'll need momentum. Oh, I could have sworn I had that card here. I'll find it later. Anyway, lastly, we'll need a thief core. Since I've never played this before, I don't have the cards I need for this. Well, I'll just have to print them. What? You're surprised? Yeah, this game doesn't do booster packs. All the cards are on their website, which is also where their patch notes are. If you notice the year as a watermark behind the card text, that's when this particular card was legal. You can only use cards of the year of the format. Abby, for example, it's twice its current cost. It's because I printed that card 2 years ago before it got buffered. Anyway, most players just print their own cards and cut them out with box cutters, which is why my cards are kinda cursed looking. There are services where you can send a printer your deck and they ship it to you. If you want to have it look neater, and you can cards printed blank. If you want to draw the art yourself or have an artist you can go to or whatever. How do they make money? Donations. Yeah, this is just one guy in his basement. It's pretty simple. Just set up a website, design some cards, let people see and download some PNGs. And you got this. Anyway, thanks, Rumi. I've got to set up my deck file to get it printed. What do you want for dinner? I'll pick it up while I'm out. Anyway, thank you very much for the script. Hunty, I really appreciate it, girl. Anyway, thank you for joining, Daxi. I saw you in the chat. Welcome, buddy. And Shrubby, always a pleasure on the YouTube side. But yes, I've noticed we've got a fair bit of people, so thank you very much. They're all leaving? Oh, what a shame. Anyway, I thought it'd be time to get into the Discord messages that you guys want me to read. So, the first 3 messages comes from Shrubby. Hello, raging with the 199. Let's make it really gay. Read mine. Okay, I'll read yours, raging. Just hold on a sec, buddy. Let me just get to a couple of these messages and I'll be right with you, raging. So, Shrubby says, fuck you, that's how. Interesting quote, Shrubby. He further states, you're a 10-watt globe in a 100-watt world. The light's on, but it's not very bright. Very interesting, Shrubby. And finally, he says, do you know the way? Yes, I think I know the way. Thank you very much, Shrubby. And hello, Ms.Sparkles. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to upset you, Mom. But, you know, someone paid $100, so a bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. Anyway, Raging with the $2 wanted me to read his very unique song called Ram Ranch. So, Shrubby, this is for you, gay boy. I hope you enjoy. 18 naked cowboys in the showers at Ram Ranch, being big, hard, throbbing cocks waiting to be sucked. 18 naked cowboys wanting to be fucked. Now, granted, this is raging, so what did you want me to say with this, buddy? It's very weird, getting really gay. I hate you, Raging. I hate you so much. Cowboys in the showers at Ram Ranch, on their knees, wanting to suck cowboys' cocks. Ram Ranch really rocks. Fuck's sake. Hard, buff cowboys, their cocks throbbing hard. 18 more wild cowboys out in the yard, big bulging cocks ever so hard. I fucking hate you, dude. Orgy in the showers at Ram Ranch. Big, hard, throbbing cocks ramming cowboy butt like a breed of ram wanting to rot. Okay, I'm stopping. Nah, this is getting too weird for me. This is... No.
No, I'm sorry. No, I can't. Look, dude, I read like the intro and like verse 1, verse 2. I ain't reading the rest. No, I'm pretty sure I'm done. I'm done with this. No, I'm sorry. I'm done. I'm done. No, I'm done. Nah, I'm sorry. That's it. I'm sorry, Raging. If you want to pay more, it's like $5 or more. I'm not. No. Nah, this is it. Nah. I'm cutting it off with this one. No. No. Fuck, where's my water? There it is. Tony, continue to pay for that shit. Ghost! Bro, $2 is not enough for that shit. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god. Oh, fuck's sake, dude. Oh. Okay. I need a break, guys. I'm sorry. Hold on. Jesus, I wish I'd picked up smoking. Thank you, Dax. Okay. All right. Well, anyway, thank you for the $2, Raging Wolf. I really appreciate it, buddy, but yeah, I couldn't go any more than that. Shit. Okay, back to less saucy stuff, but it's still the comment section, so you know. So, the next message comes from Erish. It doesn't get any better than this, but Erish wanted me to say this, so fucking okay. I know you want it deep, baby girl. I'll show you how deep I can go. Shrubby then says, I'll keep her steady, lads. And then Candy Sensei said, he wanted me to say, think of a big black man chasing you. Well, he's not racist. Meeping Tom wanted me to say, Biden did 9/11. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. Candy Sensei further wanted me to say, you want to be an Air Force Ranger. You want to live a life of danger. You don't want to be raped by strangers. Now, my mom did post a couple things in the general chat, so Ms.Sparkles, this is for you if you're still reading. Kid, in this town, destiny comes wrapped in cheap neon and smells like burnt popcorn. 1 minute, you're dancing under a disco ball shaped like a tax evasion scheme, and the next, you're running from a cyborg with a perm. That's life in the 80s. Loud, confusing, and always 2 minutes
from exploding. Listen, kid. Life's like a VHS tape. Somebody recorded over with aerobics. You think you're about to watch your future, then bam! Spandex, sweatbands, and a man named Randy yelling, "Feel the burn." That's when you understand nothing in this world stays rewound. Kid, when the moon hits the roller rink just right, the synth goblins crawl out from under the slushy machine. They'll offer you a deal, your soul, for unlimited grape flavor. Don't take it. Grape is a trap. I've seen men lose everything to grape. Thank you very much, Ms.Sparkles, for the messages. Now, there's a girl in the audience that wanted me to say something, but she didn't know what. So, I just want to say, and you know who you are, hi, you're such a good girl. Now, this is Shrubby's long message from the Discord, so if you want to join the Discord, make sure to become a member on YouTube and you can get access to the Discord. And if not, let me know in the comments of that last community post, and then I'll post another link just for you guys who became a member. Now, each of us from time to time has gazed upon the sea and watched the warships pulling out to keep their country free. And most of us have read a book or heard a lusty tale about the men who sail these ships through lightning, wind, and hail. But there's a place within each ship that legend fails to tell. It's down by the waterline. It takes a living toll. A heated metal living hell that sailors call the Hole. It houses engines run by steam that makes the shafts go round. A place of fire and noise and heat that beats your spirit down, where boilers are the hellish heart with blood of angry steam. These molded gods without remorse, like nightmares in a dream. The roaring fires pose a threat, like living life in doubt. For at any minute, without scorn, could escape and crush you out. Where turbines scream like tortured souls alone and lost in hell. with orders from somewhere above. They answer every bell. The men who keep the fires lit and make the engines run are strangers to the world of light and rarely see the sun. They have no time for man or God, no tolerance of fear. Their aspect pays no living thing the tribute of a tear. From there's little that men can do that these men have not done. Beneath the deck, deep in the hole, to make the engines run. And every hour of every day, they keep their watch in hell. For if the fires ever fail, their ship's a useless shell. When ships coverage to have a war upon an angry sea, the men below just grimly smile at what their fate might be. They're locked below like men foredoomed who hear no battle cry. It's well assumed that if they're hit, the men below will die. For every day a war down there, when the gauges all read red, 1,200 pounds of heated steam can kill you mighty dead. So if you ever write their sons or try to tell their tale, the very words should make you hear a fired furnace wail. These men of steel the public never gets to know. So little's heard about the place the sailors called the hole. But I can sing about this place and try to make you see the hardened life of men down there, 'cause one of them is me. I have seen these sweat-soaked heroes fight in superheated air to keep their ship alive, and to keep their ship alive and right though no one knows they're there. And thus they'll fight for ages on, till steamships sail no more, amid the boiler's mighty heat and the turbine's hellish roar. So, when you see a ship pull out to meet a woeful foe, remember faintly, if you can, the men who sail below. Thank you very much for that, Shrubby. I really appreciate that. Master Gowa says, what is the truth? The truth of anything depends upon its importance in one's heart. You must keep that which is most important inside yourself. It is only in there that you can protect it. Another one from Master Gowa is: a weapon need not feel shame for desiring combat. For all we know, humans themselves may be weapons created by the world. And finally, he has one last one. And hello, Trauma Tuna on the kick side. I hope you're having a good one, mate. Master Goa says, no, that's not it. We're not foolish because we're tools. It's because we're men. Trauma Tuna, you just walked into a Tony Down Under ASMR stream. Carnot Cat paid $100 for this stream, so if you want anyone to thank or blame, he's your man. So, Raza did send a message for me. However, I am going to try and attempt it. So, hopefully it pans out. But if not, well, you know, it'll probably be a little rough. And I can't seem to find it, so it seems like she might have put it away. So I'm sorry, Razor, but if there's anything you want to send, you're more than welcome to send it. And Matt, it wasn't that bad. So, unless there's anything you guys want me to say... Oh... Ghost wants me to say, I just want to talk to him, as he pumps the shotgun. So unless someone else wants me to say anything, I'm more than welcome to say whatever you want. But until then, I'll be reading a book that Stupenza recommended me. It's titled Bafarama, The Great Puke-Off. And let's start, shall we? Nothing ever made Lester Pebbles sick. We always said he had a heave-proof stomach. Things that would make any normal person spew. Gumbo meant nothing to Lester. I mean, I've seen Lester outside on a really cold day, actually licking his own snotsicles like they were ice cream.
Alright, what the hell, Enzo? What the hell, man? This is just a little... Alright, I'll finish this page and then I'll get on to Raza stuff, but then I'll keep reading this because I'm really confused. You're the second person to make me break. Thanks, Enzo.
Nothing could make that boy launch his lunch. But that was before the gross out war started. Let me make one thing clear right up front. we did not start the gross out war with those evil twins, Darren and Debbie. Darren and Debbie started it all. Darren and Debbie fired the first shot. Hello, Candy Sensei. Welcome on the Twitch side. I'll admit, our group, that would be Ali Hogan, Zona Russo, Lester, and me, Mark Fine, had never gotten along very well with Darren and Debbie and their friends, Willie Lurix and Sarah Skank McPhee. And when I say that we had never gotten along very well, what I mean is we mostly hated each other. Two important facts I have to tell you. First, Skank is not some cruel nickname we made up for Sarah. She made it up. She wants people to call her Skank, which kind of tells you what's going on with her. The other important thing we need to know is the last name of Darren and Debbie, which is Chapman. Why is that important? Because our school principal is also named Chapman. Yes, Darren and Debbie are the principal's kids, which means every teacher at the school thinks they are just the most perfect little angels. I happen to know the twins are as rotten as a tuna salad sandwich that slips down between the cushions of your couch and stays there for a month. But no one believes me. Of course, because supposedly I'm a troublemaker. Me, a troublemaker? Sweet, kind, decent, Mark Fine. Just because it was me who glued the door to the teachers' lounge shut, so they had to be rescued by the fire department, I wouldn't call that troublemaking. Exactly. More like a practical joke. But ever since then, every teacher at school thinks I'm the troublemaker, and Darren and Debbie are perfect. What they don't know is that it was the twins who flushed 20 pounds of kidney beans down the toilets. The beans collected in the pipes, swelled up from the water, and eventually broke the pipes, which caused sewage to spill all over the lower floors, and even pelted the science teacher, Mr. Bush, with a great load of brown substance. I'll admit it, it was funny seeing Mr. Bush standing there dripping yellow stain with a chocolate log on his head.
What? What? Alright,
But I did not do it. I laughed my hinder off. But I did not do it. Just the same, I got punished by Mr. Chapman, the father of the evil twins. Everyone just assumed it was poor innocent Mark. It's a book for kids, Tony, 90s kids. Yeah, and so I've noticed that. It's very... Yeah. Where was I? There is no justice in 5th grade. So anyway, my friends and I were not exactly buddies with the twins and their friends. But it didn't come to total all-out war until the day of the great burrito barf. We're in the cafeteria. Zoner and Ali and Lester and me. I'm going through the line, you know, getting the usual cafeteria slop loaded on my tray. Who do I see standing behind the counter wearing one of those plastic baggies on his head? Willie Lorax. I'll explain Willie this time. I'll explain Willie this way. If Darren and Debbie were the Addams family, Willie would be Lurch. He's the closest thing I've ever seen to an actual Klingon. So here's Willie Lurx, who looks like he's a 10th grader and probably should be standing behind the line dishing out burritos. Willie, what are you doing back there? I asked. He shrugged. I'm the new student lunchroom volunteer. I think, okay, there's always some student working with the lunch ladies to earn extra brownie points. But since when would a creature like Willie Lorax be a volunteer for anything? So I'm suspicious, but not suspicious enough. And that is page 1 of Enzo's book. I'll continue reading more as soon as I get to Raza's messages. So, Raza sends a couple of messages. You may tell a tale that takes up residence in someone's soul, becomes their blood and self and purpose. That tale will move them and drive them. And who knows that they might do because of it, because of your words. That is your role, your gift. Secrets have power, and that power diminishes when they are shared. So they are best kept and kept well. sharing secrets, real secrets, important ones, with even one other person will change them. Writing them down is worse, because who can tell how many eyes might see them inscribed on paper? No matter how careful you might be with it. So it's really best to keep your secrets when you have them, for their own good as well as yours. Be brave, she says. Be bold. Be loud. Never change for anyone but yourself. Any soul worth their star stuff will take the whole package as is, and however it grows. Don't waste your time on anyone who doesn't believe you when you tell them how you feel. Thank you very much, Raza, for the message. I really appreciate it. Now, back to Enzo's book, shall we? The food is the usual stuff. We always have a Mexican day, 2 burritos and some rice, and some of those slimy refried beans. And we're all sitting at the table, munching away, when all of a sudden, Ali screams. There are. She couldn't even say the words. All she could do was point. She was pointing at the burritos we'd all been eating. They looked like pretty normal burritos to me, except that when you looked real close, you could see that under the tortillas something was moving. And when you cut into one, things were coming out, crawling out. If only I had looked before I took the first big, strangely crunchy bite. Cockroaches, I yelled. I spit my mouthful of food out on the table. The slimy, half-chewed wad landed there in the middle of the table. The mouthful of half-chewed food was definitely moving. I could see one cockroach that been cut in half. I knew where the other half of the cockroach was. There are roaches in the food, Zona shouted. Ali was the first to blow. Her eyes changed from blue to green behind her glasses. Her throat started doing the gag dance. Then she extruded Bleh. It was stomach contents everywhere. All over the table and dripping off the sides. At which point, my stomach began to squish and squirm. I tried to hold back, but it was too late. Between the fact that I had eaten cockroaches and the fact that Allie's steaming puke was all over the table, I was in the final countdown. I looked across the table at Zoner. His eyes were popping out of his head, and his face was red from trying to hold it down, but we both knew there was no way. We had to blow. Zona and I launched at the same time. The spew streams met in mid-air and rained down on the table. Naturally, people were looking at us, wouldn't you? So I explained, there are roaches in the burrito. I imagine I looked pretty wild. There was gack dripping from my mouth. Allie, who is normally kind of pretty and has nice red hair, now had chunks of spew in the ends of her hair. Zoner looked like someone who was about to die. He usually looks that way, but this time it was worse. And this was not Raza. This comes straight back from Enzo raging. So if you want anyone to blame, it's our boy Stupenzo. By the way, if you haven't subscribed to Enzo, he's a really good friend. But yes, subscribe to Enzo. Really, really fun guy. He has a really good streams. The whole cafeteria was staring at us. They didn't want to believe what we were saying. But by then, the stench of steaming puke was wafting through the room. Bugs, I yelled. Bug burritos. First, this guy at the next table blew, then a girl, 2 tables over, then 2 kids at once. The momentum was building faster and faster. The whole cafeteria went nuts, heaving and gacking and extruding large quantities of stomach contents. The sound of all those people making the awful vocals of vomit was something I would never forget. Everyone woofed, all except Lester Pebbles. Lester Pebbles just picked through his burrito. He used his fork to pick out the two roaches squirming there and squished them to death with his spoon. Then he calmly ate his food. We all just stared at him. How can you eat that? Allie cried as she wiped her dripping mouth on her sleeve. Lester smiled. You could see the food in his mouth when he smiled. You could see that there were tiny kicking legs and tiny wiggling antennas in the food in his mouth. I like burritos, Lester said. That's Lester for you. Nothing can make him spew. Well, almost nothing. Oh, Enzo, I can just talk normally if you want, but I wanted to do this one justice. Just for you, Enzo. Anyway, it seems as though that's about it, but I can go more if you want, Enzo, as we've just reached number 2. But thank you for the recommendation, Enzo. It was fucking weird, but I appreciate it. Also, Ghost, why are you recommending Where's the Text? I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, Candy, I'm sorry for the 3 out of 10. I'll try and do better next time.
Ah, Jesus. Yeah, that was a fucking wild book if I had to say something. Jeez, man. Sorry, that's a book from the 90s. I broke ASMR brain. I'm sorry. My bad.
Ten out of 10? Oh, thank you, Raza. I really appreciate it. So, I think I might just read off a script from an old movie, a So Bad It's Good movie. If you guys know it, well, it's The Room. I'm just going to be reading all the dialogue bits just for you. So this is the original script by Tommy Wiseau himself. I'm not a slave here, am I? Lisa said. Johnny, did you like last night? Yes, I did. What time do you have to be there? Where is my coffee? Johnny said. Lisa responds, What time do you have to do? What time do you have to be there? Johnny says, I told you many times, 9:30. I have my promotion to think about.
You know, in hindsight, this is actually boring. I might just do the best bits.
So, I'm just gonna be doing quotes from the movies. I'm sorry, guys. That script was, my God, why? Anyway, a classic by Johnny. You are tearing me apart, Lisa. And obviously, you remember the exchange from Mark and Johnny. How is work today? Oh, pretty good. We got a new client at the bank. We'll make a lot of money. What client? I cannot tell you. It's confidential. Ah, come on. Why not? No, I can't. Anyway, how's your sex life? I'll kill you, you bastard. You couldn't kill me if you tried. You betrayed me. You're not good. You're just a chicken. Chip, 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 chip. Do you want me to order a pizza? Whatever. I don't care. I already ordered a pizza. You think about everything. Everything goes wrong all at once. Nobody wants to help me. And I'm dying. You're not dying, Mom. I got the results of the test back. I definitely have breast cancer. I gotta tell you something. Shoot, Denny. It's about Lisa. Go on. She's beautiful. She looks great in her red dress. I think I'm in love with her. Go on. Hi, can I help you? Yeah, can I have a dozen red roses, please? Oh, hi, Johnny. I didn't know it was you. Here you go. That's me. How much is it? It'll be $18. Here you go. Keep the change. Hi, doggy. You're my favorite customer. Thanks a lot. Bye. Bye-bye. I did not hit her. It's not true. It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark. Oh, hey, Johnny. What's up? I have a problem with Lisa. She says that I hit her. What? Did you? No, it's not true. Don't even ask. What's new with you? I'm just sitting up here thinking, I got a question for you. Yeah? You think girls like to cheat like guys do? What makes you say that? I don't know. I'm just thinking. I don't have to worry about that because Lisa is loyal to me. Yeah, man. You'll never know. People are very strange these days. I used to know a girl. She had a dozen guys. One of them found out about it. Beat her up so bad she ended up at a hospital on Warrow Street. What a story, Mark. Yeah, you can say that again. I'm so happy I have you as my best friend. and I love Elisa so much. Yeah, man. Yeah, you are very lucky. Or maybe you should have a girl, Mark. Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe I have one already. I don't know yet. Well, what happened? Remember Betty? That's her name. Betty? Yeah. We don't see each other anymore. You know, she wasn't any good in bed. She was beautiful, but we had too many arguments. That's too bad. My lease is great whenever I get it. Oh man, I just can't figure women out. Sometimes they're just too smart. Sometimes they're just flat out stupid. Other times, they're just evil. It seems to me that you're the expert, Mark. No, definitely not an expert, Johnny. Thank you, honey. This is a beautiful party. You invited all my friends. Good thinking. Oh, Razor. I think he's getting his money's worth. Definitely. If sucking on a tit with breast cancer gets you breast cancer, apparently so. Candy. Did you get your promotion? Nah. You didn't get it, did you? Denny, don't you have something else to do? I just like to watch you guys. You can come out now, Johnny. She's gone. In a few minutes, bitch. Who are you calling bitch? You and your stupid mother. Oh, hi, Claudette. Oh. Bye. I miss you, Mark. What are you talking about? I just saw you. Don't touch me, motherfucker. Get out. 5 minutes? You want 5 fucking minutes? You know what? I don't have 5 fucking minutes. As far as I'm concerned, you can drop off the earth. That's a promise. I'ma head off now. I got shit to do today. Everyone have fun. Have a good one, Candy. And thank you very much for joining. I really appreciate you, mate. Everybody betrayed me. I'm fed up with this world. I have to go see Michelle in a little bit to make out with her. Speaking of which, how did you meet Lisa? You never told us. Oh, that's a very interesting story. When I moved to San Francisco with 2 suitcases and I didn't know anyone, and I hit YMCA with a $2,000 check that I couldn't cash. Why not? Well, because it was an out-of-state bank. Anyway, I was working as a busboy in a hotel, and she was sitting, drinking her coffee, and she was so beautiful. And I say hi to her, and that's how we met. So, I mean, what's the interesting part? Well, the interesting part is that on our first date, she paid for dinner. I'm tired. I'm wasted. I love you, darling. Hi, Johnny. What's going on? Oh, hi, Mark. What's new? Oh, actually, Johnny, I got a little bit of a tragedy. Uh-huh. On my hands. Yeah, me and Michelle, we were making out in your place. And Lisa and Claudette sort of walked in on us in the middle of it. That's not the end of the story. Go on. I'm listening. Okay. We're going at it, and I get out of there as fast as possible. You know, I get my pants, I get my shirt, and I get out of there. And then about halfway down the stairs, I realize that I have misplaced. I have forgotten something. My underwear. So I come back to get it, you know. I pretend I need a book. Uh-huh. I'm looking for my book, and I reach in and put my underwear in my pocket, ready to slide out real quick. Uh-huh. She pulls it out and she's showing everybody. Me underwear. You must be kidding. Underwear? I got the picture. Yeah, I don't know what to do. That's life. You don't understand anything, man. Leave your stupid comments in your pocket. If a lot of people love each other, the world would be a better place. She's a stupid bitch. She wants to control my life. I'm not going to put up with that. I'm going to do what I want to do, and that's it. What do you think I should do? So, can I come in tomorrow? Like, late afternoon? Absolutely. 8 p.m.? Great. If you think I'm tired today, wait till you see me tomorrow. Now we get the full context of the tearing apart Lisa line. How dare you talk to me like that? You should tell me everything. I can't talk to you right now. Why, Lisa? Why, Lisa? Please talk to me. Please. You're part of my life. You are everything. I could not go on without you, Lisa. You're scaring me. You're lying. I never hit you. You're tearing me apart, Lisa. Why are you so hysterical. Do you understand life? Do you? Have a good one, Ghost, and thank you very much for joining. I really appreciate you, and have a lovely day. You take care now. How can you say this about me? I don't believe it. I show them. I will record everything. Denny, look at me in the eyes and tell me the truth. We're your friends. I bought some drugs off of him. Things got mixed up. I didn't mean for this to happen. Denny, I don't have them anymore. What kind of drugs, Denny? It doesn't matter. I don't have them anymore. It doesn't matter. How in the hell did you get involved with drugs? Mom, what were you giving them to him? Selling them to him? Where in the hell did you meet that man? What kind of drugs did you take? It's nothing like that. What the hell is wrong with you? I just needed some money to pay off some stuff. How much do you have to give him? This is not the way you make money. How much? Stop ganging up on me. Well, it is time somebody ganged up on you. For God's sake. A man like that. Where in the hell did you meet a man like that? It doesn't matter. It matters a great deal. A man holds a gun on you. You almost got killed, and you expect me to forget that happened. You're not my fucking mother. You listen, you little boy. No. Stop. No. Somebody had better do something around here. When is the baby due? There is no baby. What? What are you talking about? I told him that to make it interesting. Are you okay, Denny? I'm okay. Are you okay? I'm okay. What's okay? He's taking drugs. What are you, nuts? God. Sorry. I feel like I'm sitting on an atom bomb waiting for it to go off. Me too. Denny, 2 was great, but 3? It's a crowd. And thank you very much for joining Master Gowa. I did read out your quotes earlier, so if you want to listen to it, it's behind. But if you did listen to it, I hope you enjoyed. That son of a bitch told me that I would get it within 3 months. I save them bundles. That's crazy. I don't think I will ever get it. They betrayed me. They didn't keep their promise. They tricked me. And I don't care anymore. Anything for my princess. I mean, the candles, the music, the sexy dress. I mean, what's going on here? I like you very much, lover boy. What are these characters doing here? Let's go eat. Huh? I've lost him, but I still have him, right? Right? You don't have me. You'll never have me. You killed him. Mark, we're free to be together. I love you. I love you. Tramp, you killed him. You're the cause of all of this. I don't love you. Get out of my life, you bitch. All men are assholes. Men and women use and abuse each other all the time. There's nothing wrong with it. Marriage is nothing to do with love. Hey everybody, I have an announcement to make. We're expecting. Why, Johnny? Why, Johnny? Why? Why? Of course, what do you think? They always put my ideas into practice. The bank saves money, and they are using me, and I am the fool. Did you, know the chocolate is the symbol of love? Feed me. Peter, you always play psychologist with us. Can I kiss you? You're such a little brat. I was just kidding. I love you and Johnny. I have a serious problem with Lisa. I don't think she's faithful to me. In fact, I know she isn't. People are people. Sometimes they just can't see their own faults. Hi, babe. I have something for you. What is it? Just a little something. Johnny, it's beautiful. Thank you. Can I try it on now? Sure. It's yours. Wait, right here. I'll try it on right now. Denny's too great, but three's a crowd. You look beautiful today. Can I kiss you? Wow, so you gonna be ready? How do you mean that? I'm always ready for you. Your point of view is so different from mine. Damn, man. Fuck. What do you want to know? My secret for man? Well, you're right. It's Lisa. I don't know what to do, man. I'm so depressed. It's her fault. She's such a manipulative bitch. And to answer your question, Raza, this is the script for the room. A very unique, so bad it's good movie with the most strangest of dialogues. Denny, are you okay? Oh, this seems to be just a repeat. My mistake. I think that's just about it. That seems to be it. Let's see if there's anything else I can read. Interesting. Oh, well, while I'm looking on Twitter, I might as well just say, it seems as though that Wonder Man has been cancelled. The show was renewed for a second season, and it seems like Marvel finally realized that just is shit. So what did they do? Oh, well, they cancelled it. Fucking hilarious. You know what? Just for Enzo, I'm gonna continue on with chapter 2 of the Bafarama book. It took exactly 13 minutes after all the heaving and spewing was done for Mr. Chapman. You have me hauled down to his office. I said, "Hi, Mr. Chapman." He said, "Mark, fine, you sit in the chair and shut your mouth until I ask you to speak. And then you tell me the truth. Or so help me, I'll... He never did say exactly what he would do. Maybe because he was grinding his teeth too hard to actually speak for a while. I was kind of worried about him. The way his face was all red and his eyes were practically popping out of his head. I mean, I had seen enough grossness for one day. I sure didn't need Mr. Chapman. Eyeballs suddenly exploding or something. He reached for a phone book, and I thought maybe he was going to look up a number, but instead he just grabbed it and slowly ripped it in half. I never knew Mr. Chapman was that strong. I think he was upset. He glared at me with his big popping eyes. You've done it. This time, Mark, you've stepped way over the line. Way over the line. Mr. Chapman, I had nothing to do with putting roaches in the burritos, I cried. He pointed his finger at me. It was shaking, and so was I. You were the one who started it. The teachers who were monitoring the lunchroom all said the same thing. Mr. Fine yelled that there were cockroaches. Mark Fine yelled that there were cockroaches in the food. I did, but I mean, there were cockroaches in the food. It was bug burritos. Mr. Chapman, even for a school food, that's bad. Oh, really? Then how is it that the only cockroaches anyone found were at your table? It seems only you and your friends had infested burritos. Excuse me, I said. That's right. We checked. No one else had bugs in their burritos. Just you and your little friends. Mark, do you know what that makes me think? That there's been a terrible mistake. Oh, there's been a mistake, all right, he said, in this scary little whispering voice. Oh yes, there's been a mistake. Your mistake. I know what happened. You planted a few bugs in your own food so that you could start a panic. And you succeeded. Do you know that so far the janitors have filled 17 buckets with vomit? 17 buckets of barf. Mark Fine and all you're doing. But, I said, but nothing, he growled. I can't prove it yet, Mark, but I will. You can count on it. I will find the proof that you are behind this outrage. And when I do, he cackled. He actually cackled and rubbed his hands together. I would say he looked totally insane, only he was way past totally insane. Now get out, he said. Your days are numbered. My eyes are on you. I'll find the proof and I will destroy you. I ran for it. That seemed like the smartest thing to do. Just get out of that office. I mean, I had been to Mr. Chapman's office before when he was mad at me. But those other times, he had never actually said he would destroy me. I had to take that seriously. Outside the office, my friends were waiting for me. Zona was looking as angry as he ever looks, which isn't very angry. And Ali was looking angry in a cute sort of way. Chester still had no idea what we were all so upset about. Did Chapman ream you? Zona asked. Basically, he threatened to kill me and use me to make burritos. I said, exaggerating only slightly. That's so unfair, Ali said. We figured out what happened. It was Willie Lurix. He was working behind the lunch counter. I was about to say something sarcastic along the lines of Nada, Nancy Drew, but I like Ali. So I just said, yeah, I know. Mr. Chapman says we were the only ones with bug burritos. It was Willie, all right. And where there's a Willie, there's a Darren and Debbie. Ali completed my sentence. Did I hear someone mention us? A voice said. We all spun around. There they were, the evil twins in the flesh. Darren has this incredibly light, wispy blonde hair and eyes that are so light blue. It's almost like he doesn't have any pupils. Debbie is exactly the same, except her hair is longer. They sort of remind me of those two twin girls who used to be on that TV show, but not quite that awful. We all know. We know you set this whole thing up, I said, pointing my fingers at them. Darren and Debbie just laughed. They have these weird, high-pitched laughs that remind you of fingernails scratching down a blackboard. Us, Debbie said, pretending to be shocked. We did it? How could you possibly suspect us? Everybody knows you are the troublemaker. Mark Fine. Yeah, Darren agreed. We have straight A, averages, and every teacher loves us. And our father's the principal. How could we possibly do anything as gross as stuffing cockroaches in your food? And then they laughed. Their creepy laughs. They did it all right. And we knew they did it. And they didn't care because they thought they were totally safe. This isn't over, I said, trying to sound threatening. Payback will be painful. Yeah, we're going to get you back twice as good as you got us, Ali said, backing me up. Oh, Darren said, I guess I'll just live in fear. Won't you live in fear, Debbie? Terror. Total terror. Debbie grinned. Come on, guys, I said. Let's just let the identical creeps think they've won. We'll deal with them later. We marched off down the hall, swaggering and trying to look cool, but the annoying laughter of the evil ovens followed us down to the hallway. So, what are we going to do? Zona asked me. We're going to get them back. That's what we're going to do, I said. So, like how? I thought about it for a moment. They grossed us out, right? Not me, Lester said. Allie rolled her eyes. They sure grossed me out. Okay then. I stopped when we were around the corner, where the twins couldn't see us anymore. My friends gathered around. They used grossness, right? So we'll use grossness. We'll show them just how gross can be. But how can we outgross the twins? Zona wondered. We'll think about it. We'll work on it and plan just like they did. We have to organize. We have to study grossness and do our grossness homework. And I don't mean halfway studying like we do for schoolwork. This is important. I stuck my hand out in the middle of the circle. Are you with me? I cried. Allie clasped her hand over mine. I'm in, she said. Zoner clasped his hand over hers. I'm in too, he said. We all three looked at Lester, but Lester was busy. His right index finger was buried in his nose all the way to the second knuckle. He concentrated as he dug away. Finally, he drew out a long green nose noodle. He held the slimy wad up to the light to see it better.
Ew. Ugh. Oh, that's just... that's just, that's just gross. Damn it, why? Bro, why? That's just... Ugh. Alright. Okay. Ugh.
Lester, Allie said, sounding disgusted. He seemed surprised to see that we were all watching him. He looked around for a place to wipe the mucilage, but he couldn't find anything. So he calmly...
Fuck's sake. Oh.
He calmly stuck his finger in his mouth and licked it clean. Then he prepared to join our hand clasp. That's okay, Lester. I said quickly. You're in.
Nah, I'm good. I'm good. That's... I'm good. Yeah. Jesus. Okay. I think that's about all the things I can read. I'm just gonna check a couple things first before we continue, and if not, then I might end the stream. Who knows? Unless if anyone wants to say anything, you're more than welcome to. You know what I might do to end it off? I might just read some classic anime dialogues. But what you may ask? Well, I'm thinking of doing some off-brand anime. Yeah, I'm doing okay. Just looking for something to read. So, I'm currently on game FAQs, and this was an archive, and it's funniest hentai dub lines. So let's go through what people have said, shall we? Erect meat hammer, living sex toy delivery. It's hard yet soft, the ideal penis. Discipline. You have less spine than a spina bifida victim. Sex your credit. And this is an all-time classic by Dan Green, also known as Yugimoto himself from Yu-Gi-Oh! Dan Green, the voice actor, got to say this. Now cluck like a chicken. Oh man, there are some very interesting ones, but they're all the same thing. Damn. What a shame. What a shame. But sex your credit is pretty funny, as there is another line from it. This is also from Sex Your Credit. Most girls wouldn't be so understanding about after being raped.
I'm not most girls. I can't believe this is an actual dub, but then again, they probably had way more fun with it. What's Whitesnake's 7th album? Slide it in. Yes, I'm pretty sure this is all from the dub hentai extra credit. So if you want something to have fun with, I recommend going on YouTube and finding the hilarious dub compilation. Don't know if they still have it, but if you don't want to see the actual anime because apparently it's really disgusting, check it out there. Okay. It seems as though that we may have hit the 2-hour mark. Now, I think it's time to end things. It's 1 o'clock and this is purely an ASMR stream. Wanted to do a bit more sensual stuff, but it went off the rails pretty quickly. It's actually Whitesnake. Yes, Whitesnake. They were wrong, or were they? Whitesnake's 7th album wasn't slided in? Let's do a little check then, shall we? Cause you're a faggot? Oh, well, thank you very much, Candy. I'm not really that, but thank you very much. So I guess it was their 6th one that was slided in. Maybe it was a misquote. I don't know. Dun dun dun. Bit unfortunate there. Anyway, I'm just checking the Discord and Shrubby earlier threw a brick at my head. That sucks, Shrubby. I thought we were friends, but I guess I get hit in the head with a brick. That's a bit unfortunate. Worst comes to worst, I can always go to that Hunty subreddit and look for ASMR stuff if that's what people want. But even though I'm looking through this, I'm just thinking to myself, my god, there is some really spicy stuff there. I can send you NSFW ASMR stuff though. You might want to do that on Rumble. Oh, Candy, sweet Candy. This stream's going to be members only after this, so send it through. Okay? Alright, I'm back. Welcome back, Matt. Great to see you there, buddy. Send it, Candy. He's finishing up, Matthew. Well, I was, but I might just do one more just for you guys, and then I'll set up someone to raid into. But I hope everyone's having a lovely day. This will be my last stream for a bit, so it's a bit unfortunate about that, but you'll be getting a couple videos in the future, so I hope you enjoy it. Talk normal, man. I am talking normal. This is ASMR. Sorry, buddy. Nah, I don't want to get you in trouble, plus I don't want to share my kinks. Well, that's okay, Candy. If you don't want to do that, then that's alright. I'm just setting up a person to raid into then. Well, with that being said, thank you everyone for joining. We're gonna be raiding into Dudicus. He's an absolute legend. Show him some love. Great guy. And yeah. This will be a members only stream, but for the next week I will keep this up. So if you do want to watch it, please check it out. Otherwise, you will need to check out and become a member to access this in the future after a week or so. In terms of Rumble, I need to find someone to raid into. Does anyone have any suggestions? This seems like a decent person to raid into. I don't know, we'll just raid into them on Rumble. But yes, thank you everyone for joining. It's been an absolute pleasure. If you guys want more ASMR streams in the future, please let me know, and I'll make them a members only thing just for you guys. But I just want to let you all know to take care and have a good one. Bye guys.